So how to be happy? We are unhappy just in general, our generation, because we have so much responsibility on our shoulders. All of these 15-year-olds becoming billionaires, and you're sitting there being like, what am I doing wrong here? I'm literally missing the point here, because, you know. And also we are the generation that had to grow up with internet, and that was messing with our mental health in a whole another level. So how to be happy in modern world where it seems impossible? Go back in time mentally and think, when was the last time you were truly happy? When was the last time you went to sleep with a smile on your face, and when was everything completely okay? Now take time to think about this. What was the reason for your sadness? I'm not 100% sure, but I can guarantee you, like 99%, it is another person's fault. It's either you had a crush on someone and it wasn't mutual, or you failed your exams and now you think that your future is lost, and that is also external, because if there was no one else in the world except for you, would you care for grades? Or would you care for knowledge more than just grades? Or maybe someone called you ugly, called you skinny, called you fat, whatever it was. The beginning of your sadness definitely has external roots, 99% of the time. Now, obviously, not all problems are this easy, so if you had something bad happen to you, I'm very sorry, and I would still recommend to watch this video, because maybe something out of here can help you. I would really recommend to meditate. Even if you do not believe the spiritual part of that process, it's an incredible opportunity to take time to talk to yourself, to think with yourself, and to take that spotlight off other people that made you unhappy to yourself, to make yourself the center of life, to understand that you are the main character in your own life. It's not about other people and what they think about you. If something makes you happy or unhappy, you have the right to cut it off your life. You have the right to choose what you want to do in life and what you don't want to do in life, what you want to eat and what you don't want to eat, and that will just make you happy to understand that you are the main person. It's not other people, it's not that crush, or it's not that boyfriend or girlfriend that cheated on you or whatever it is. You are cooler than everyone else, okay? For you, for your life, this movie is about you, and you have to act like it. You have to own it. It's no one else's business except for yours, and you need to choose yourself in every situation. When it's someone or something else and you have to choose yourself in order to be in harmony with your body, with your spirit, with your soul, and with yourself, and with external world too. So talk to yourself and make yourself understand that you may see all of these people online that are so successful, but that's only a small percentage of people. Most of us have no idea what we're doing in life. Do not put that pressure on yourself that you have to have everything figured out by 20s or 30s or whatever it is. Take your time, because your time span, your lifespan is yours. Your road is yours, and it will never look like anyone else's road. If someone achieved everything they wanted by their 20s, doesn't mean that you have to do it too. Take your time and know that that pressure that society puts on you is completely unnecessary, because there are so many people that have seen success only in their 50s and 60s, and that is also completely fine. So do not rush to live this life. It's okay. Take it easy, take it slow, and take your time as much as you need, as much as your brain needs, as much as your body needs, to process life slowly, to not lose yourself in the process of finding out about life, about people, and about external. The next one is, no one owes you anything. And that is very important to remember. When someone was rude to you or someone didn't help you, yes, they did not. Let it go and just live your life. Know that as much as other people don't owe anything to you, you don't owe other people anything too. I'm not saying that you shouldn't help people or people shouldn't help you, but I'm saying that it's much easier when you take responsibility from other people and you put it on yourself. So if something didn't work out and you think it was someone else's fault, we don't need that kind of mental framework in our brain. Always take responsibility on yourself and it will make it easier, because when you want something, you will never let yourself down, but other people might. So just to live in harmony with life and be happy and be at peace, we need to remember that no one owes us anything and we don't owe anyone anything. It won't matter, probably, in next 10 or 15 years. I'm not saying that your problems are not important, they really are, but we just live in a hustle culture where everyone gets nervous about stuff that shouldn't bother them. Like, it's okay if you don't have $1 million in your bank account by 30 or 50 or 70 even. It's okay if you don't have the newest iPhone and you can't go to Bahamas for your vacation. It's fine. You can get so easily frustrated for this girl in class that is like, I got B instead of A. Oh my god, like how could I do this? I'm so stupid. And then you got D or C and you get so ashamed because of it. Do not. Everyone's experience is their own. And for example, when this girl was studying for her B or A at the exam, you may have been depressed or had family issues or social issues, and that prevented you from doing your best. So that's okay. Instead of being angry at your experience, be like, thank you, life, for giving me the experience I need to get in order to become the person I need to become. This society actually teaches us that we should take more than we give, but it's not true. Life doesn't work like this. Actually, give more than you take, and that is when life, universe, God, whatever you believe, will want to be friends with you. And when universe is on your side, when God is on your side, you don't care about other people. We're always told, this is jungle. You have to be like a lion. You have to be like a tiger. You have to fight for your place. Well, that's not true. There are normal people who believe that there's more than one chair at a table, so we can all get what we want, especially in today's world. And if we cooperate, if we are kind to each other, if everyone in the society gives more than we take, then this world will become the best place to live in. So you don't actually have to be predator in order to survive in this world. You can be what you want to be, and you will find people like you, because we always attract people like ourselves. And you can actually build community that you want to live in and that is comfortable to be in. My next advice would be, do not fight life. Just go with ease and know that you are not smarter than the universe. You can't outsmart it. It knows what's best for you. So do what you must and come what may. Just chill, do what you have to do, and let whatever happens happen. Go back to your school period, for example. You can't remember your literal dialogue with your classmate on, 22nd of May 2015, right? You just can't remember that. You can't remember your dialogue with your teacher, at least not all of them. What you remember is actually a general feeling, a general vibe about school period. And that's the same with life. You won't remember your grade on this certain day. You won't remember someone was rude to you on the street. You won't remember most of that. You will remember the general feeling, and that feeling you can create yourself. Your attitude to life can create your everyday life. So when you're 90 years old, you can remember this life as a nice, funny, peaceful and just pleasant atmosphere, or you can remember it as a constant fight that you will never win because you are not smarter than life. This life created you and not you created it. So you can actually shift your days, you can shift your vision of this world, vision of your life, so that it's much pleasant and much happier for you to live in this world. I think fighting life is just silly. I'm not saying you shouldn't try for stuff that you want to get, but what I'm saying is don't be in constant like fight. Go with life hand by hand. Go with life as your friend, and it will help you get stuff. You know, if you want something, life will never prevent you from getting that if you don't fight it, if you don't constantly have a grudge against it. If you just go with peace and you're like, okay, life, you are smart, so I will tell you what I want and I will try to get it. And then if you think it's good for me, if you think that is what I should get, please help me with it. And if it's not, then I guess it's not in my destiny. It's in general easier to understand that life, universe, God is not against you, it's for you actually. Life wants you to get everything the best. God, if you believe in God, wants you to get everything the best if you go with them. It's the same as if you play in like school sports team, right? If you play with the team, if you try to make the team win, if you play with all your heart, no one is going to hate you for that. Even if you lose, people are going to be like, okay bro, we did all that we could. But then if you just sit around, if you prevent your team from winning, you know, intentionally, then obviously everyone's going to be angry at you. So it's the same with life. Go hand by hand with it, and then it will help you to get what you want to get in life. If you're friends with it, if you have a nice communication with yourself and with inner world. This one might not be for everyone, but even if you do not believe that everything is already written, you should remember that you will never get something that is not meant for you. So just go with the flow, try to do your best and don't give up, but then do not beat yourself up. Because your life partner, your profession, your parents, whatever it is, everything will make sense one day. Everything will normalize, everything will be good. Do not be nervous about it. Just let it go and know that nothing wrong will happen. Everything that will happen in your life was supposed to happen in order for you to become the person you had to become. So it's all going to be right. It's all gonna make sense. So just chill from the inside and know that everything will be okay. I know it's easier said than done when you're in a situation you don't know what you want to do in life, or your life partner has cheated or whatever. I know that at that moment it feels like there is no way out, but I promise you that one day it will all make sense and everything will be good, and you will just look in the mirror being a completely different person that you like, and you're going to say, thank you life for giving me those experiences in order for me to become the person I am right now, much stronger, much grown up. Thank you for making me the person I am very proud of. For all the mistakes, for the lack of attention, for all the hurt, for everything they've done, for not being there for yourself, for not standing up for yourself, for not taking care of your soul, forgive yourself and forgive others. Imagine traveling with all of these bags that are heavy, this baggage that is full of hate and offense. Just be smart, travel light, take one backpack full of positive moments, and that will make your road so much easier than taking all of these bags full of resentment. Remember that everyone makes mistakes. Our experiences are completely different. Someone was maybe going through stuff when they hurt you or when they didn't help you, and everyone makes mistakes just as much as you do. So forgive everyone, let them go, and know that it only makes your life harder not forgiving someone. Remember how much you've been through. Remember how many times you've pulled through, and take that moment to be really proud of yourself and knowing that everything you've been through is not wasted. It all piled up in the character that you have today and in the person that you became, and you have to be proud of that. You have to be proud of your road. You have to be proud of your scars, your blood that you've lost, tears that you've lost. You have to be really, really proud for being very strong. You are strong even if you don't believe it. You're strong to be here today. Thank you for that. Create a plan. You might not follow it, but it's nice to sort things out roughly so that you can see the future in front of you, and it's just important to structure all of these thoughts in your mind. Another practice that I would recommend, if you have thoughts that just don't let you rest, take a clean piece of paper and write all of them down, just drop by drop, and burn it. I heard that this practice helps you to get rid of these thoughts and just create more space in your brain. Also, I actually wanted to mention this. If you're in a hard situation in your life and it feels like there is no future in front of you, I understand you like no one, because I've been there. In this place where you feel like there's no desire, no opportunity, no energy to go on, but right now, sitting in front of you, I can tell you that that is not true. Divide those thoughts from yourself. Know that they are not yours. It's your brain playing games because it just doesn't love uncomfortable situations. Even when there's just no force inside of you, give it another try. Give it for those happy moments that you know, even if they're the smallest ones, when you pet an animal on a street, or a stranger gave you a smile, or you were just happy for no reason. Whatever it was, remember those happy moments. And I promise you that slowly, day after day, you will start to see the path in front of your feet. And remember that you are loved. Even if you feel like you're not, you still are. I love you. Even not knowing you, I love you because I know the struggle and the pain you've been through. I've been there. That's why I understand you with all of my being, and I love you so much for being here and for pulling through. It's actually funny how virtual people sometimes understand you more than the real ones. Isn't it just crazy? Look out for stuff that makes you see something bigger than you are. Even if it's space, church, art, stars, something that shows you that life isn't only about humans, because as humans we can be unpleasant, we can be not nice to be around. So try to focus on great music, art, nature, whatever that is not yet touched by materialistic and hatey evil hand of human. Enjoy comprehending that there is something bigger than you out there, something bigger than human. There's something that created rivers, mountains, landscapes, this incredible nature, and there is something that created you in it. Your body with incredible mechanisms that every day fight in order to protect you, in order to let you live with comfort. Enjoy feeling small in the face of something bigger. The next one is focus on yourself. You can't win a race if you're constantly looking at other contestants, their progress. You will inevitably lose. You may have bad eyesight, health problems, social, personal problems, and you always have that one person whose life is just perfect. And even if you know it's not perfect, it's still better than yours. But do not concentrate on that. Just forget that person and run your race with the legs you've got, with speed you've got, with eyesight you've got. Because can you even imagine how much your body is working just right now while you're watching this? So that leads me to be grateful. Because we have so many examples of people that had nothing, they had a lot of problems, and they became one of the most successful people on earth. So you always have a chance if you want to do it and if you try to do it. And you can even become better than that person with perfect life, okay? If you believe in yourself, everything is possible. Be grateful. Even when there's nothing to be thankful for, take the smallest moment and think about it. Take the tiniest ray of sunshine and know that time wasn't a waste if you have that one thing to thank for, even if it's the smallest thing. Don't think about all of those online or real people that are like, I haven't done much today. I just got 4.0 GPA today. I just got into Harvard and I just paid all my bills, but I procrastinated the whole day. I'm so lazy. No. Block them out, okay? We don't need any more toxic than life already automatically gives us. It is okay to not do much during the day, during the month, during the year. You might have been depressed when that student was getting into Harvard, or you might have had some family issues when that kid was paying off bills, or you were just lazy and couldn't make yourself do anything, and that is also okay, because our bodies are geniuses and nothing there happens accidentally. So until you know the reason behind your blue mood, treat yourself kind. So if today you did something that took you effort, mama's proud. Good for you. Don't think of all of these hustlers that have billions by 15. It's okay. It's okay to not have that by 15 and by 52. This one might be weird, but hug yourself. Give yourself that tap on the shoulder and know that this guy in the mirror is staying with you for a long time, whether you want it or not. So be friends with him, treat him well, and no matter what, forgive him always. Also, give yourself time to dream, like the wildest dreams. Why not? Because we read books, we watch series, we watch films in order to escape from reality. So why not do the same thing, but with you being a main character? And maybe you will accidentally actually manifest that life. So that's a good bonus. And 100% will make you happier and boost your mood so much, because there's nothing better than a good fake scenario before going to bed. So yeah, as Aristotle said, happiness depends upon ourselves.